Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Malloy. Our episode 36 of Entrepreneurial Essentials. We are in the semi group of looking at various finance and accounts thing that you need to look at. So let's start going. Let's start moving with this. Um my question to all of you is: all of us have a plan, and that is what we call Plan A. What if that plan fails? Today we are in a situation where the economics are are going up and down. The geopolitical is going up and down. Human resources is a concern. For no default of yours, your clients can default and go bankrupt. For no fault of yours, some technology that you're using may go obsolete. So what if that plan fails? Most entrepreneurs, unfortunately, do not have a plan B. Now, if this is what you're feeling, if this is what has been a fear, or if this is what is something that you have encountered in the past, comment scenario. Comment scenario because I'm going to talk about scenario planning today. My name is Malloy Chakravarti. For people who don't know me, my name is Malloy Chakravarti, and I'm a business coach and the founder of Beyond Red Ocean Consulting. And today, let's get into another session of our financial clarity series for entrepreneurs. We deep dive into a topic that most of us ignore, and that is called as scenario planning. I like to call this your entrepreneurial insurance policy, the strategy that helps you stay cool-headed when everyone else is panicking. Most entrepreneurs, like I said, don't have a plan B, forget a plan C. But those who do are the ones who survive and thrive. So let's explore what is scenario planning, why is it important now more than ever, and how can you implement it practically for your business. Let's start with a small story as always. A few years ago, I was coaching a manufacturing client. They had a single large buyer. Almost 70% of the revenue came in from one customer. Business was good, smooth, predictable until one day, the buyer's business got acquired. Overnight, orders dried up, and you know what? The business owner told me, Malloy, we never thought that this would happen. We were so busy growing, we forgot to guard our castle. And that's when it hit me. Hope is not a strategy, growth is not a cushion, and one solid quarter does not guarantee the next. We as entrepreneurs are essentially very optimistic. That's our superpower. That's why we are entrepreneurs. But that when that optimism blinds you to risk, it becomes your downfall. So, what is scenario planning? It's not forecasting, it's not budgeting. It's the art of asking what if and being ready with an answer. Think of it as creating a mini movie script about your business future, playing chess, not carom, and thinking three moves ahead, and building shock absorbers like every other car has to protect you from potholes. There are three types of scenario that every entrepreneur must map, and that's the best case. What if things go better than expected? How would you scale without breaking systems? Number two would be most likely your expected growth trajectory. Are you resourced for it? Your cash flow mapped. And your worst case, what if your sales drop? What if your team churns? What if input prices spike up 50%? Scenario planning is your business GPS, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't change the road, but it gives you alternate routes when traffic hits. Now, let me break it down into a simple step. Step number one, identify critical variables. What are the 3 to 5 critical variables that impact your business? What are your monthly revenues, cost of raw material, client concentration, like if your dependency on 1 or 2 clients who really pay big, and what if they drop out? Team attrition, credit cycle. Create those variables for your business. These variables can be different, and if you need help, one of our coaches would help you address this. Step two is build 3 versions of your financials. Use Excel. I think too many people too early in their life are getting into automations. And that does not work. Unless there is input, your output will not come in. So having a CRM or having an ERP, which is output driven without having the right input, does not work. So, but I'm sorry for digressing. So build an Excel sheet. What is your best case? 25% revenue growth, no bad debts, reduce costs. That's your best case. Worst case or base case is flat growth. You have done X amount, you're growing by 10%. And that's what I call flat growth, because you need to grow at 10%. Worst case, 30% drip. You did X, you're going to drop you're dropping by 30%, because one major client loss or a 20% input cost hike can really drop your business. Once you have these two done, create your step 3, which is your trigger actions. Every scenario must have action steps, what you will do, trigger points, when will you act, and matrix to watch, early warning signs. For examples, if your receivables cross 60 days, tighten your credit policy plus weekly follow-up. If your revenue falls below X amount of money, cut your discretionary spends. Step number 4, communicate internally. Don't keep the scenarios in your head or laptop. Your core team must know. If you don't have a core team, in many cases, difficult to build core teams, have somebody who is aligned with your business. They should know what could go wrong, what is the plan, and what is expected from the organization and them if it does. One of our coaching clients in retail was heavily dependent on festive sales, like as usual. Every Diwali sales would spike, but one year a warehouse fire 2 weeks before Diwali wiped out 40% of the stock. Because we had done a scenario planning, we had an emergency vendor list. We had backup funding line from an NBFC. And we had prioritized the SKUs that are the top 20% to reorder. In spite of that fire, they still ended up with 75% of the projected sales, which could have been zero. You don't need a perfect plan B. You just need not to be paralyzed. And so to summarize, scenario planning is not negativity, it's strategic optimism. The future is not predictable, but it is plannable. The best businesses are not the fastest or the biggest, they are the most prepared. If you found this valuable, drop in a scenario in the comment and we will set up a call with one of our coaches to discuss with you how we can help you have a scenario plan made for your business. My name is Malloy, and our role, our job as the founder of Beyond Red Ocean Consulting and part of Action Coach Global is to help 1,000 entrepreneurs achieve their goals. We want to impact the lives of 1,000 entrepreneurs every year. Do these exercises that I've been sharing with you. Go back to the YouTube channels. If you're finding it difficult to access any of the videos, let me know through a WhatsApp, through an email, and I can assure you, you will have them in a jiffy. These are must-haves for your business, ladies and gentlemen, because you need a business which will outlive you. Till next Monday, same place, same time. Have a great Monday, have a great week, and I shall see you on the other side.